Okay, check this out before I go too far. This is an Impala 2016. But when I look online to change the air filter, the cabin air filter, every video is always showing doing it from the inside, blah, blah, blah. But this is what I had bought for 2016. I couldn't find no videos that had these type of headlights. You know what I mean? To try to be like, hey, there's always a different dashboard or it's always something like that. This is the video to get it done, right? So it turns out you lift up the hood and then you have this, you know, this piece here that is actually inside of here when you open the hood. So it's this piece right here. There was a tab right here that you got to pull out and a tab on this side that you have to pull out. So if you look at it like that, there's a tab here and a tab there. You pull those little tabs out. I had to use this, the flathead, because I didn't have one of those little hook things that, you know, some people have to pull out tabs. But anyway, once you pull that out, you pull this piece out and it's got a wire on it. I only took off one piece. You move that out the way. Then you go ahead and grab this piece out. And you can clean this off if you like. And there's your filter. So yeah, leaves and stuff can get inside there that can clog everything up. I knew that this has never been changed before. This is 2020. Let me unlock the door. I don't know. We're 2026 now. So you can tell this has never been taken off. When I looked at the tabs, they were still in brand new looking condition but dirty. So this would be the first time that this has ever been changed before, right? So I got this at AutoZone. I really don't know the price because it was a package deal to get it, and you can see the differences between before and after right there. I'm looking at the way that this is shaped out. It looks the same. It's just that this filter has a more this black thing that's around it and a little bit on the white. So we're gonna match that with that one. So let's just go ahead and pop this out. I don't have a stand or nothing like that. I just was like, hold up. I was searching all over the thing because I couldn't find a way to get inside. And then I was just like, let me try something. Because my old car's like that. This has a little flap right here. Let's find out what that is. So I'm gonna reach in. Okay, they got a flap right here. So pull that little flap up and drag this out. Look at that. All right. So this has a flap here. You see how dirty this is on the top. All right. So this has a harder side. It's the same exact size. So I'm gonna look at it like this. This is the, yeah, this side up, flow up. All right. So that's what I was thinking at first. There we go. Does this say flow up? Nope. This one doesn't say flow up. It has that, doesn't have that, but the letters are in English right there, straight up. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in place. The letters are the same way. Let's see, any sneaky stuff going on. There's like a little spacer right there. You gotta get it underneath this little spacer. I guess we're not supposed to be afraid to push it in. Alright, well, it's not as easy to go in as it was getting it out. But eventually it's gonna go in place. It falls in, it's inside. Smooth it back out. Everything looks good. So there we go right there. So that makes the before and after. Now, do I know what it does? Maybe not, but it is what it is. All right, so that's how you do it. Same thing in reverse. You put this thing back in place. You tab this back underneath, and then we'll just go ahead and put the next piece back on. So that's that. All right, this was a STP cabin filter replacement for a Impala 2016. Again, I couldn't find any videos. Even though I wrote 2016, it kept showing me all the newer cars from 2016 to 25. So this is the way I found it. All right, let's try that.